Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, we are from group 6 and we are today will present our discussion about record management international standard. Before that, we will introduce ourselves. The first is me, Yusti Octavia Aziza, absent 25, then Salma Amalia absent 22, and Anindya Farah absent 3. The first is information and documentation records management. The part 1 is concept and principles. And here, what were the challenge is number 1 is no longer necessarily constrained by physical limits. Then, new business models. Number 3 is transparency in business decision making. Then, information security and privacy issues. Then, most new records are digital. Many old records are paper based. And the last but not least is numerous systems involved which can change frequently. And the last is records are business enables or active rather than passive. Then is what does it contain? Number 1 is records. Records its means record system and metadata for records. Number 2 is policies. It means assigned responsibilities, monitoring, and training supporting the effective management of records. Number 3 is recurrent analysis of business contact and the identification of records requirements. Number 4 is records control. Number 5 is process for creating, capturing, and managing records.
Okay, next, what has happened to part 2? Number 1, current document withdrawn. And number 2, a number of new project in progress. Okay, process and functional requirements for designing and implementing record system. Number 1, the old CA publication. Number 2, being rephased into 2 parts. Into parts is functional requirements and associated guidance for any application that manages digital record. Number two, guidance on selecting, designing, implementing, and maintaining software for managing records. And number 3, awaiting DIS ballots. Okay, and functional requirements are product features that developers must implement to enable the user to achieve their goals. They define the basic system behavior under specific condition. And why functional requirement needs to be documented. Number 1, the stakeholders have a single source of truth. Number 2, less time is spent in meetings. Number 3, projects become more predictable and less problems can be identified sooner. Okay, next. Appraisal for managing records. The appraisal process, number 1, determining records requirements. Number 2, linking records requirements to business function and works process. Number 3, assessing risk associated with the implementation of records requirement. Number 4, performance analysis. Number 5, result of the appraisal process. And the draft discussed at last face-to-face meeting, update draft publication, know what proof stage. In records management in enterprise architecture. In number 1, purpose and content. Number 2, business context and stakeholders. Number 3, business motivation or goals. Number 4, business motivation again or capability. Number 5, motivation architecture principle. Okay, next, information. Next, again, strategy and implementation. Reference application scenario, and last, architecture development model. Draft discussed at last face-to-face meeting, update draft, revived, and that published. Okay, and records management in the cloud, general requirement, and number 2, core stakeholder model. Number 3, core digital record use case, and last, rise factor in cold records. Okay, next, my friend Salma.
Okay, what about ISO 30300 series, ISO 15489, and edition not compliance tool. However, ISO management system for records, ISO 30300 core concept and vocabulary, and in revision. Next, ISO 30301 requirement in revision. Next, other ISO work. ISO 13008 digital records conversion and migration process, and ISO 13020X implementation guideline for disposition of records, and ISO 17060 is about risk assessment for records process and system. And the next ISO 23081 is about metadata for record, and ISO 26,100. 22 is about work process analysis for record. So this is the end of this presentation. Thank you for your time and attention.
Malena.
Devi ya kurang waca iku ya skripe ya,
Tadi.
Mas.
Lali makanya. Loh,
Kamu?
iki. Loh. Padahal tak buka di ngarepe motoku.
Iya ki, lek males gak apa-apa iki ae apa ngulang.
Gak apa gak sih? Gak apa wes wonge
Iya,
gak sadar
gak
gak sih
apa-apa
pas
ya.
gini.
Ayo, gak apa.
Ya wes. Maaf ya. Pasti
Oke.
maaf ya.
Jancuk.
Nanti tak buka mana barang.
Oke, GBP wes. Iya.
Yo, GBP ngene
Wes
ae.
ya, makasih.
Wes, terima kasih banyak, guys.
Heeh.
Dadah.
Suan ya, Mas.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Salam.